Hello again. I noticed it's been like exactly a year since I posted a real video here on my channel. With some kind of content where I'm talking or whatever. Kind of lost inspiration, but I've been focusing a lot on work. I did a UFO documentary series for TV4, the Swedish TV channel. And recently I also worked on a show called Hotel Romantique, where seniors tries to find love in a very idyllic location. So that was a lot of fun. The thing is, I've actually spent most of my time with not a new hobby really, but it's a hobby or an interest that's been I had such a boost, to do this. The thing is, in 2021, I, for one reason or another, went into town and I bought paper and pens, and I started to do drawings, sketches, etc., etc. I have in front of me the first drawing I made on the commuter train from Stockholm to Märsta, where I live. I hope you can see it. It's a cat and a ball. To be honest, I'm not unhappy with it. I think it's quite okay, but of course it's kind of naive. So I did this one, and I felt, well, this is fun. I like to express myself through lines and colors. So since then, up until basically the end of last year, I draw hundreds upon hundreds of sketches and drawings, illustrations, I just massacred pen after pen just to be able to draw. I started with normal pencils, and then I started with watercolor pencils, which was amazing to do. And then I bought ink pens, mostly black, so I could work on details. I could I loved it, and I did so many of them. I dug through my closet here at home and found this very, very dense pile of drawings and sketches and paintings. Most of them are actually quite bad, but there's a few of them that's, to be honest, I think it's really, really good. Anyway, at the beginning of this year, I decided to try out acrylic. My partner Gregors had been painting with the acrylic or experimenting with it, and I decided, okay, well, maybe I should, try out his colors. And that set off such an my passion started to burn in the best possible way. It just flamed up in creativity when I realized what you can do with more thick colors and all the shades of colors and details. And I bought Posca pens, which is so cool. I love Posca pens. And I started to work on the details with them, and I combined them. And it was like a new world opening for me. So what I would like to do here today is to show you most of the acrylic paintings I've done so far. I think I removed like 2 of them from the upcoming montage, because I feel one of them is actually completely destroyed because I just decided to do something else with it. The other one, it just doesn't feel right. I worked first on a portrait of myself. Yeah, I know it's egocentrical, and it turned out okay, but kind of been there, done that. I've done hundreds of I've done hundreds of not self-portraits, but I tried out my own face before with watercolors, etc. So I just started to I painted another painting on top of it, and it sucked, and I tried, okay, man, I can do it again. So I did another painting on top of it, and then I think it's like 4 or 5 layers of paintings, and the last version of it Well, actually, I can show it to you. It's ugly. It's really ugly. As you can see, there is some see it as pizza, some see it as you know, cake. Maybe I see it as cheese, and it turned so ugly. I call it the arrival of the cheese enchanter. Yeah, you know. Anyway. Here comes, I think, like 30 of the paintings I've done this year. I just took photos of them with my cell phone, and I'm actually filming with my cell phone now. Usually I use the GoPro, but it wasn't charged, so fuck it. So I hope you will enjoy what I've done so far. It's actually from the beginning. You can't see that on the photos. I started to do acrylic on paper and, you know, cardboard, and then I did a couple of on them on wood, and then I started to buy canvases. So it's you can see there's a gradual, you know, evolvement through these paintings. They're not everyone's taste, of course, but I'm quite proud of what I've done so far, and I hope to develop my painting skills a lot more. So that's it. Enjoy, and let me know what you think about the paintings, and maybe you have some wishes, some suggestions what I should do.